Greetings. I am Raphael. The completion of this work is witnessed by many forces. Today, many of us are present to watch the progress that you are making as individuals and as a community. This is an important aspect of the evolution of mankind. This stage carries many difficulties for society and humanity. Many obstacles on an individual and collective level need to be overcome. Your inner strength, your devotion to growth, your dedication to your inner alignment is a key aspect in overcoming the obstacles as an entire collective. This is your responsibility as an individual and fully in your control. Our message is clear. Your awakening process must go hand in hand with your individual growth, your dedication to your own alignment. Only when all parts of your being are in harmony can you truly have the foundation for the self-realization path. The parts of you that require alignment and harmony are your physical vessel, your emotional being, your mental being, as well as your spiritual capacity. All of these together make up the majority of your current existence on this plane. These parts require to be nourished, tended, taken apart, healed, and continuously attended to. No growth can happen if one of these parts is neglected. You will find barriers and challenges, difficulties on this self-realization path. If the foundation of your inner alignment is not set, for most of you, this is already known, yet knowledge alone does not seem to be enough. The stronger driver is this awakening process. It is our attention and love for you, so that you may achieve the state of enlightenment. It is an important process for humanity to ascend. Within that process, your individual awakening and enlightenment journey will be essential. Your realizations on this path will serve the entire collective, will serve human consciousness. You are not as separate as you witness or as you perceive. Even though this manifestation allows you the experience of separation, truly you are connected and one consciousness. All your actions and inactions serve you individually as well as the entirety of the collective. The highest service that you can truly make for all of human existence is your path and dedication to self-realization. It may be easier communicated than executed. Yet this remains your final and most important challenge as an individual as well as a collective. This chapter of human existence is potentially the most important in its history, past, present, and future. Your actions will determine the fate of your entire kind. Truly, you have impact on all of human existence. Today marks an important milestone in this process, and our assistance is given to you in an unconditional way. My work today was an assistance to remove certain obstacles and provide you with an alignment that will make the continuation of this journey easier. Yet it is not the solution to all of your problems, nor does it take away the responsibility from you to continue to do your own work. May it serve as a reminder. May it serve as an assistant energy to lift you into a next level. We will not prescribe to you which path to take, nor will we confirm or deny the strengths and the weaknesses of paths created by human existence, as each of them carry benefits. And many factors decide if a certain path or method works for you individually. This is as well part of your discovery and journey. You will intrinsically know and witness growth, the sensation of awakening and evolution cannot be denied. We have tremendous respect and love for you, for your work, and for your current state. No matter how difficult the circumstances are, you still have found yourself in this very moment at a critical junction. The continuation of your personal awakening and journey does not need to be a lonely path. As community, you will find strength, understanding, and resonance. You will find the humane aspects of love and compassion. You will face some of these difficulties together, and certain solutions can only be addressed as a collective. The communities of this plane will ultimately make the difference in the ascension of mankind. This journey is not a solitary journey, even though it may include parts that require alone time. Thank you for receiving my words today. May this alignment and assistant healing provide you with the opening to see, with the opening and the strength to walk forward, to make the difficult decisions, to take the difficult steps, and to find continued strength in this mystery of life. Greetings, I am Emmanuel. Thank you for your time and attention. Thank you for receiving this work. Today I will provide you my perspective and guidance to questions you may have about the nature of this healing, as well as other questions. How may I assist you? We do not perceive a misalignment in your chakras at this very moment. Yet, the most important aspect is to live a balanced life, including continuous physical exercise, as well as a spiritual practice. These are important aspects to keep the energetic infrastructure in place and working as intended. Other work is normally not necessary if the basics are taken care of. Interventions like today will only be required if severe misalignments or complications are in place. You are in a good state as of now. Thank you for your question. We understand the importance for you to understand and know what the next stage of human existence will look like. Yet, your ability to comprehend and imagine this next stage is limited to the existent, current manifestation of your plane. None of our explanations will suffice to truly give you the picture of this new form of existence. Yet, what I can share with you today is that this new form of existence is an evolution. It will bring new abilities to discover all of existence, to evolve even further as a collective and human consciousness. To let go of the boundaries of physical existence, the difficulties of separation, the challenges of understanding oneness. Your true ability to perceive your own being within the collective of human consciousness, within the collective of all consciousness, is truly going to be the gift that will be provided to you in this next plane of existence. Even though you may consider that this plane of material existence is the only plane that you know, the only home that you have embraced and understood, the only home that you have perceived to love. We offer you the perspective that with your capacity to understand the new plane to come, you will find love for that particular form of existence. It will be an extension of your ability to understand existence, growth, and learning. You will continue to bring the knowledge and identities of all your existences, before and present. You will understand all the relations that you have had previously. They will be present as well. Yet relationship itself will look very different. You will no longer require the energy intake of physical form, like food, to continue to exist, as non-material existence derives its energy from other sources. This material plane has served you well, has given you many opportunities for growth, for experience. And it is time to let go of this plane that has served you well, so that it may serve other forms of existence and other forms of consciousness that will come after you have left this plane. This is the extent of my explanation for today. Thank you for your question. Humanity has had the sensitivities throughout its history to understand the importance of energetically strong spots around this planet. Some of them have been marked as sacred by civilizations previously and present. Some of them have been used to draw energy for their own purposes of worship and connection to the divine. Humanity has established temples of prayer and intention along and on top of some of these important sites. If you follow the trail of ancient civilizations, their most important creations, as well as the current civilizations and their most important places of worship, you will find a majority of those sacred sites. Yet not all of them are in alignment for the highest good that they can serve a human form. Nonetheless, with pure intention and the right alignment within yourself, you may be able to connect to the original energy of these sacred sites. There are as well many sacred places that are determined geographically and places of nature. You will find some of those as you follow the trail of energetic release from this planet. Volcanoes and earthquakes are markers for these powerful places that provide continuous energy from the planet itself. There are many others that are not specifically described, yet established as important sites by foreign forces like ourselves. Many intelligent forces have established energetic points on this planet in order to provide information, energy, and a continuous connection with human consciousness. These are less relevant for your kind to know, yet very relevant for us to continue our support for this plane. Thank you for your question. The frequency and the energy carried by crystalline consciousness is a powerful tool to assist in any form of healing that is connected to your energetic system. It may be used for healing of and alignment of your chakras. You may continue to work with crystalline consciousness to advance your healing of any kind. Thank you for your question. Humanity, the individuals and the collectives' realizations. Some important realizations have yet to be made. These realizations will carry important weight in your evolution process. They will be milestones towards the ascension. These important milestones can be achieved on an individual level as well as on a collective level. The more individuals achieve realizations, the frequency at which they operate will adjust. This will have an impact on communities and countries, as well as the entirety of the collective. You see, the nature of the realization may be less relevant than the realization and its impact through vibration and frequency. All realizations will have a positive impact on humanity's growth and evolution. Yet, the continuous effort to be on this path is probably the biggest challenge humanity is facing currently. Thank you for your question. And thank you for your question. In the way we define ascension, human consciousness has not arrived at that point in none of its existence. Previous civilizations have chosen to establish themselves in the astral plane, which we not consider as ascension. The ascension process is specifically designed for the end of consciousness on this particular plane. It will be a process that will encompass all of human existence, including the ones in the astral plane. They will be, as well, embraced by this process and continue on a new plane of existence. Thank you for your question. And thank you for your question. It is very considerate of a parent to understand the awakening process of their children. The children of this particular generation are mostly older as well as ascended souls that have returned to support humanity. They have returned to particularly be present in this evolutionary phase. They carry wisdom, perspectives, presence, and energy that has not been seen in human history. They will require space, more space than other humans, energetically. They will require more attention. They will require more assistance than children of previous generations. Their souls quickly evolving and understanding the human experience, remembering much faster than previous generations. This is an important aspect in support of the entirety of the collective. This is going to be the way you're going to support their evolution. Their awakening process is accelerated. They will be in support of all of your awakening process. Understanding that your perception of existence is limited to your perception. That they provide different forms of access to consciousness and come with different wisdom and knowledge that is ready to be unlocked when the time and the space is provided. These children will challenge you in ways parents have not been challenged before. Society has not created the correct environments for these children to evolve. Their awakening is misunderstood as misalignment or even sickness. Most importantly, for them to have connection with this plane's gifts, like nature, is an important aspect. For them to have space energetically to unfold into the full potential of their being is an important aspect. This space can be generated by the parents as well as educators or other children. They may even tell you exactly what they need in order to continue on their accelerated path. Do not assume to know what they need based on what you need. Provide a safe and loving environment for them to continuously surrender, to continuously trust. This is my perspective for you with regards to parenting of this new generation. Thank you for your question and concern.
Thank you.
Times of inner contemplation and meditation are an important tool for your consciousness to experience higher states of being. You are correct in your assumption that time is irrelevant in experiencing higher states of being. These states can be achieved in different amounts of time per individual, and it may continue to change depending on your practice or composition. Continued in pathways, continued in practice and devotion will allow you to access these higher states much easier. And these higher states of consciousness will in return assist you in finding realizations and understanding who you truly are, and finding balance and harmony in all parts of your being. And the quantity of time in order to achieve these states is irrelevant, yet the time that you make in order to achieve these states is important, as well as the continued practice to be in these states as often as you can. So thank you for your question. It is indeed an important time in human existence. The most important thing for you to understand is that this is the time of change. Time of change for all aspects of human existence. In this period of change, the most important aspect of your being will be your ability to continuously align and be present for your evolutionary process. This will require discipline in understanding the needs of your full being, physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. Only then you can truly be present. This evolutionary state, this phase will challenge you in all aspects of your being. And the elements that you consider to be stable and reliable, elements of trust, will change. The circumstances will no longer provide you with the feeling of safety. The only thing that you can truly rely on will be the elements within your control, aspects of your being. This will challenge you to continuously go inward and work on these aspects, the strengthening of your inner harmony. It will allow you to face the challenges outside, in cosmological nature, or environmental nature, or societal nature. You will see the most important element to prepare for a challenging time ahead is the work that you will do for yourself internally. Thank you for your question. Thank you for your presence today. We embrace all your intentions. We embrace your love for yourself and for those around you, as your healing and growth will impact them equally. This is the work of the collective, manifested in a few individuals at this very moment in time, yet with the effect of potentially impacting the entirety of the collective. And thank you for receiving our gift and blessings on your journey.
Thank you.